Yo, welcome back to the channel everyone, and I'm about to completely change the look of my Shelby GT350, possibly. Now we have a few days to make some moves, but after that, everything is set in stone. I have to full send. But I do want your guys' opinions on some things before we do go ahead and go forward, because some of you guys might have some good insight and potentially stop what could potentially happen to this car. Let me go ahead and show you guys exactly what's going on. We do have a trunk semi full of parts. I do have some things on the way. Now what we got in here right now, as you guys can see, I do have a brand new trunk emblem. This one is like glass. The one that I have currently is all crusty and disgusting looking, as you guys can see here. Definitely gonna go ahead and replace this. I mean, I've tried cleaning it, there's no saving it. So got a brand new one. In this box here, I have a brand new front lip. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace that as well, because we are gonna go ahead and take care of the front end here, because the previous owner was a complete genius and bolted on some like winglets here, which I don't like, this little front arrow stuff. As you guys can see here behind, they're bolted on. So we're gonna have to get the bumper repaired. And essentially what's gonna happen is this whole front bumper's gonna be taken off. It's gonna get repainted. It's gonna get patched up where the holes are at. And we're gonna apply new stripe tape all the way down. But before the stripe tape's on the car, I am gonna get a photo sent of what the car looks like with the stripe tape deleted. Now I actually do not have the stripe tape with me right now. That's coming in a couple days. So that's kind of the question. Should we just go ahead and stripe delete this car? I don't know. What y'all think, man? What, the 350 look weird without the stripe tape, or is it a signature part of the car? Honestly, I think it's a signature part of the car. I don't think I'm up to stripe deleting it. The only way I would probably stripe delete this car is if I'd get a complete wrap, which would be a different color, but still kind of like a vibrant color like we have the triple yellow right now. But that's what's gonna go down. Fixed up new front bumper, all new stripe tape. The stripe tape is the exact same black with the white outline. I'm leaving this. I was gonna go ahead and get a new kind of emblem for the front, but I kind of like the yellow. New front lip, because this one does have some damage underneath, and we're just gonna go ahead and get these kind of reattached a little bit better. So the whole front end is gonna be looking spick and span. And potentially a full-on stripe delete. Oh, you guys see how the brightness just came in? The sun is coming up. Let me go ahead and button everything up, get a cold start, and head out over to the shop. All right, everybody, time to wake up. I'm not gonna lie, man. Ford did so good with this exhaust, because this is the first car, literally the first car that I have not rushed to change like the cat back. I have not rushed to cut the cats off. I have not rushed to go ahead and cut off the resonators. I'm literally just leaving it the way it is right now and just waiting for my headers and my X pipe to come in. And I'm actually keeping the stock active mufflers because they sound good. There's really no reason to change it. Honestly, The only way I'd probably change the catback is like when I do ultimately decide to boost the car, and might as well just go ahead and just switch everything up. But in all reality, like I might not even get like a crazy catback. Like, cause I was thinking about getting like a Borla Attack or like, you know, Corsa Extremes. But at the same time, I might get something out like some like MagnaFlow or something like that, just because the car's already gonna be wicked loud with those long tubes, especially catless long tubes, true catless long tubes, and a catless X pipe with no resonators or cats. So I don't know, I don't want it to be too crazy and just completely lose that, you know, 5.2 sounds. I know that can very quickly happen once you start just going ahead and just taking away everything that, you know, was originally part of the exhaust system. Woo! That's a clean Z right there. Hell yeah. I love seeing clean Zs. I know a lot of people have to say a lot about VQs, but I'm not gonna lie, I definitely would have been a VQ boy if I didn't get the FRS. I'll tell you that right now. I would have been the dark skin fresh kicks for sure. I know for a fact I would have boosted and built my motor for that VQ. I would have done the same thing I did with the Super for the VQ. Probably would have been way better. Honestly, it would have been way better, but on the way to the shop right now. I got the damn heat on, bro. It's cold. I'm so over this cold weather. It's supposed to warm up out here in Houston, but shit, it's cold right now. I'm actually taking the car to the same shop that fixed up the 2-valve because they did an immaculate job fixing up the 2-valve, because the 2-valve was in oh shit. See, again, if I don't drive the car for a day, I completely forget how to drive this thing. If I don't drive the car every day or I drive something else, I forget how to drive. 'Cause I had to drive the Subaru a couple days ago. I drove the 2-valve for a little bit yesterday, and I forgot how to drive this car. Saying, I'm actually taking the car. I'm gonna roll my windows up right now because the wind noise is about to get OD on the highway. I'm taking the car to the same shop that fixed up the 2-valve because they did a very good job. If you guys were unaware, the 2-valve didn't always look the way it did. The front bumper was completely messed up. The rear bumper was messed up. The hood was messed up. And they went ahead and repaired the front bumper. Got a new rear bumper for it. They paint matched it, and they paint matched 200,000 mile old paint, which is not hard to do at all. If you own a shop or know anything about painting, I mean, paint matching and kind of blending in like old faded-ish paint is definitely not the easiest thing to do, especially if it's white, because it's easy to tell the difference. They did a great job. And they did that with probably the 3 most noticeable body panels: the hood, the front bumper, and the rear bumper. And they ended up blending in part of the quarters, so all 4 quarters, which was awesome. So I'm taking the car there because, again, we have pretty much the front bumper to repair, and then they have to go ahead and throw in all the stripe tape. So I needed some place that I could trust, that I've known that they've done a job that is more or less more difficult than what they're about to do right now. You know, knock on everything in the car that this is an easier job, but theoretically I think it is an easier job. The bill is definitely indicating that it's an easier job. Come on now, bro. I hate driving up behind fucking trucks and semis, man. Alright, so it's not that cool anymore. Oh no, my ass was freezing this morning. I go ahead and stripe delete this car. We have a few days to do this. I know they can't do everything in 1 day. Shit, they can't even do everything in 2 days. I don't think they can even do everything in 3 days, to be honest with you, because I do have to go ahead and still bring them the stripe tape. So technically, we probably got like 3 days before they go ahead and apply the new stripe tape, depending on when it gets here. It's supposed to get here like on a Wednesday, and it's Monday right now, but it could get here today, could get here tomorrow. I fucking hope it gets here today, honestly. But we have a few days before it gets here, so we have some time to debate, because I am gonna get a photo, like I said, of what the car looks like with it completely stripe deleted before they put it back on. Because if I like what I see, shit, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, this car gonna be stripe deleted. It might look clean as hell with just the triple yellow with no stripes. Like, it legit might look clean as hell. I know some people want the stripe delete, but I know some people don't like that. But like I said, it could look legit. I think my headers come in this week too, because I'm supposed to get my long tube headers. This would be, I think, this will be like the 3rd week, I think. No, this will be going on the 2nd week of me waiting, and they said it could take 2 to 3 weeks, so hopefully they do ship out this week. That would be absolutely amazing, because the quicker I can get those installed, the quicker I can get the car tuned and kind of dial it in. Because we're on that Texas 2K crunch time technically. I mean, it's February. It's almost the middle of February, and February is only 28 days, so we don't got a lot of time. And I do actually kind of want to test out the car with the CU Indian Racing tune. And if it runs how it should run, or how I think it should run, because I have a pretty damn good idea how it should run as far as dragging numbers go. That's how I'm going to be able to test it if improvements are being made, which is the reason I bought that device, because it's a great way to test if you're going in the right direction. If it runs how I think it should run, we're going to stick with that tune. If not, I need enough time to go ahead and get a Palm Beach dyno tune, or potentially an Ortiz tune, to see how it goes and compare. But I'm curious to see how this thing runs, because they got that 2 valve moving pretty damn good. Theoretically, if they can get a 4.62 valve to run good, I mean, this is technically a Coyote car, so like, they 100% should be able to get a Coyote car running pretty damn good. I mean, it's kind of hard to have a slow Coyote. You know, knock on everything. I'm not trying to be the first person to have a slow Coyote, but we'll see how it goes. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comment section right now what you guys would do. Completely stripe delete the car, or would you guys go ahead and just replace the stripes that need to be replaced on the front bumper? Now, the shop was actually 100% honest with me, which I 100% appreciate. Dearly respect as well, that they were not completely comfortable with doing the entire stripe delete, or I should say the stripe replacement. They are just a body shop. They specialize in repairing, you know, broken bumpers, doors, dents, cracks, stuff like that, and obviously repainting and blending. That I should probably take it to a wrap shop or a different shop that specializes in that adhesive field to go ahead and get the car completely stripe deleted and put the new stripe tape on. But they were willing to go ahead and do the front bumper. I'm gonna see if they'd be willing to do the hood as well, but I'm gonna get the FRS wrapped at the end of March, potentially the beginning of April. So around that time, I might go ahead and I might have to get the 350 wrapped. I'm still gonna keep the vibrant color. It's not just gonna be going from, you know, the triple yellow to like a black or something like that. It still would be, you know, a different color, a unique color. But again, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think, man. Worst case scenario, literally, it's just a fresh bumper with stripe tape. That's probably what's gonna happen, and I'm 100% okay with it because I personally like the way the car looks right now, but I am still gonna get a video of what the car looks like with just the front bumper stripe deleted because it might spark some some interest. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications. It's been your boy Ears, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.